Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video we're going to be doing kind of like an updated strategy I've been following for Labyrinth to make my life easier, even if you don't end up, for example, getting verdict shield and all the shield related things. You can still get a high clear, and even I've been clearing floor 20 quite a lot with this type of strategy. So I feel like it is a lot easier. Right now I've been bad because this is the end of the week and I'm still unranked. I haven't done my Labyrinth attack. I don't know, we had a lot of like energy at the beginning of the season, but now kind of people in my guild and me as well, we've gotten bored of doing the Labyrinth. However, I want to make this in case you are really looking for consistently getting a good ranking on the Labyrinth leaderboard. Okay, this is not a good one to begin with, and this actually comes up with a really important point. If you see your first option, and this is not good because then you're not going to gain any more pure crystals for the rest of the match, you can actually quit out of the Labyrinth right now, and then you can basically just refresh and see whatever your first option is. And I should actually show you which heroes I have locked in. But basically, it is going to be crowd control team strategy because that can work with basically whichever different upgrades you're offered. You don't need verdict shield for you to even clear floor 20. And basically, I'm going to be running Almas, Iron, Arden, Carolina, and Damien. Yeah, those are going to be the heroes I pretty much run, and it will easily clear the earlier floors. And then for the bosses specifically, I have two boss killers, which are Lily May and Odie, which are not really going to be good for the other non-boss stages, but for floor 15, which can be difficult, especially if it is that chariot guy, you need to have a lot of boss killers, and Lily May, Odie, and then like Smokey, Coco type team is what I would run in order to clear that. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the run. Hopefully we begin with an even better option than what we had right before this. Okay, we'll take it. And yeah, it doesn't really matter now. It makes your life a lot easier. You're gonna see what I mean. And I go for Tide Call spell early on because Iron immediately casts his ultimate. But basically, whoa. Okay, well, we didn't have it on auto, but you're gonna have your basically AFK stage pushing team, which is Almas, Iron, Carolina, Arden, and it is going to do well. And you're not going to have too much issue early on. Right there, I picked the haste rather than going for the tankiness because I'm going to go for more offensive stats. When you're going for this crowd control team, you just go for attack, you go for haste, you go for the more offensive options rather than going for like the tankiness, the health, and the shielding. So I'm not even trying to basically look for Valor Shield. I'm going to go for Relic, the haste again because we have 1 out of 2. We can get an upgrade, which will be good, but you're not going to have any issue in the first, probably up to maybe floor 15, which is the boss, and then we're going to switch it up and have Odie and Lily May in there to clear that easily, and then we're going to carry on from there. And the good thing is, even if you don't end up with any good upgrades, you're probably going to clear floor 16, maybe even floor 17, and even without having great upgrades, sometimes I get it all the way to floor 20. Okay, so Brutal Attack. Yeah, Brutal Attack is a really offensive option, and it is going to do well in this team. I'm not going to go for Fit Store because we only have 84 pure crystals. I like to have at least 100 because then you can buy 2. Otherwise, might as well go for just a free relic on defeat here. And you're also looking like if there are any crowd control related upgrades, those are the ones you want to try and select. Or if there are any ultimate casting related upgrades. For example, there are some which allow you to double cast your ultimates. This is a team where you definitely would want to run that. But this team will need Almas. Like if you're not running, okay, actually we shouldn't be running Damien. We need to be running Temesia. That is even better than Damien. Damien is kind of, if you don't have Temesia built, then he would be a good option. But if you have Temesia, you should be running her. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. Sandstorm. Enemies under control effects receive 20% more damage. That perfectly synergizes with our strategy. And you're going to see a lot of those. We'll go for another haste. We don't need to get more pure crystals right now. And haste for 3 out of 4. We're going to get a good upgrade. Okay, and you want to try to participate. Deploy at least one Grave 1 hero. We have that. And we're going to be putting in the Temesia. So these are really the key 5 heroes you want to have in order to pull off this strategy. Almas will need to be Mythic Plus, and Temesia, I don't know what she needs to be, but probably you would want to have her Mythic Plus or above just so that she is kind of tankier. And then Iron needs to be Mythic Plus, of course, and Caroline Arden should be as well. Okay, we got our first epic option. Increase attack for allied ratios whose HP is above 95%. The problem with this is we got the brutal attack upgrade, which means we're going to be consuming our health to deal damage, so it doesn't synergize with this. Otherwise, it would be a good option. I would really want to pick it. It would fit really well in our comp, but it has anti-synergy with the brutal attack that we have. So I'm going to actually, I think, do I want to refresh it or just pick up? I think we can pick up Speedy Recovery Force. We already have 4 of the Haste Relic. Okay, Blessing, double the... Yeah, we're going to double the pure crystals. We're at 120 right now, and we'll double that to 240, which is a big upgrade. You only want to select this option if you have a lot of pure crystals in your inventory. Okay. Yeah, but these early stages are just going to be easy. But look at the health of my heroes. It is because of the brutal attack. Okay, double. You always go for the doubles. Even if it is a relic set you're not a fan of, because you get a lot of value by getting the double. Yeah, and our health is not going to be above 95%, so Logistics Champion is not going to have synergy with, because we picked Brutal Attack. But if we were offered that first, I would pick that, and I would not go for the Brutal Attack. Okay, amazing. We have, so we have some decent options here. Actually, all of these could be good, but I'm going to just go for Corroding Storm. We could also refresh, but again, we're going to be controlling the enemies. This has synergy with our control strategy. We're going to pick it up. We have a bunch of pure crystals. Now is the time to enter the fit store. First, look at your first aid kit. Okay, I don't want to buy the first aid kit. We will buy Fortitude. We will buy more haste, which we're doubling because of the artifact we have. Or not artifact, I don't know what it is. Crest we have. Resurrection Potion, do we want to buy it? I'm not going to buy these for right now. There can be a use for Resurrection Potions, but I think we can still make better use of our Pure Crystals on the next fit store, for example, or even Crystal Ball refreshing if need be. But buying maybe the Resurrection Potion there wouldn't be bad, or even buying the First Aid Kit, getting the 2 potions, and then not having them appear again in the shop. That might have actually been the way to go. Only 75 Pure Crystals and you would get the 2 Resurrection Potions. I think that would have been good. Okay, Hurricane Terror, Inflict Fright when enemy hero is defeated. I don't like that because if you've already defeated one enemy hero, you're probably already winning the match. So it doesn't help you against the difficult to kill enemies. I don't want to refresh here because we only have the 1-star upgrade. It is unlikely we're going to get like an epic crest offered. I'm going to go for Time Protection. Yeah, because we're going to be lasting 10 seconds into the battle. Item gate. No, we're going to go for more haste. We get a big upgrade, 3-star upgrade. We will be refreshing if we don't get a great option here. Yeah, this shield can be useful because you're going to last until 10 seconds into the battle and activate the shield. And probably the enemies are going to be fully controlled for those first 10 seconds, and then the shield is going to be able to protect you. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I like Monsoon Assault a lot. Undying Rage. Allied heroes can deal additional true damage when they deal a critical strike. Yeah, I don't know if that fully synergizes. It isn't bad, but I think Monsoon Assault is better. More crowd control, true damage equal to the team's attack. I think it's really powerful. Okay, here I'm gonna go for Fortitude. We're only 1 off for an upgrade. The guard we would need 2, and we are only getting 1 here. Okay. Again, Monsoon Assault is going to trigger after 10 seconds into the battle, like the shield that will be triggering onto our allies. But with the crowd control team, you're going to be able to delay the fight long enough for that to trigger. One thing I'm worried about, and this is always a thing to worry about when you're running a crowd control team. Oh, we got the health shield. The problem is it doesn't synergize with our team. But generally, health shield is considered one of the best crests, especially if you're going for the verdict shield strategy. You know, we're going to go for this. And now what I'm going to do... Oh wow, we're gonna double on the haste relic. We're gonna get 8 haste relic. That is crazy because we have the double boost already from one of the crests we selected. I'm gonna go for Damien here because I want to heal up my team. And Damien will be able to do that because we should again be fine to fully lock down the enemies, and Damien can just heal up my team and provide like... Oh no. Okay, so you're gonna retry. Even if the match finishes, you can still retry. You don't have to carry on. I think you can even on these stages, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay. I mean, we can block the iron. We can block the iron. We'll try it. We basically just want the Thorn far away from the iron and not... I think it might just be RNG as well. Yeah, he's casting his ultimate right now, and we survive. Okay, because the shield was enough from the health shield. Okay. Now we have 8 of the haste relic. Is crazy. We don't get any epic offered. I'm going to refresh here. I'm not a big fan of any of these. So we're going to refresh. Hopefully something good. Okay, Wither. Yes. We're going to do it. Because we have a stall strategy with our control comp. We're going to pick this one up. Okay, things are looking good. I don't want to go for Crystal Ball because it's really gambling just on one. Maybe even multiple of your crests. I just like to pick up more relics for guaranteed. And we're going to go for Money Jar because it will cost us 75. Oh no, wait. Obtain 20%. It will help us in the following stages if we pick it up right now. Like, for example, even the boss stage getting 20%. But the thing is, if we're going to be going all in and buying everything right now, we're going to have hardly any left. I think I'm just going to buy the relics. And then we're going to choose one random here. Hopefully something that will complete. We got the Fortitude. I'm not going to go for more speedy recovery because we're not going to get any crest offered to us. We've maxed it out. It would give us more haste, which would be nice. But I'm looking for this 3-star upgrade on the Fortitude. Something good. Okay, Blades of Wind. Yes, okay, again, under control effects, this is going to be very strong. Yeah, we're going to go for Blades of Wind. Now, the only issue, I'm feeling really confident. Oh, we do have the Chariot King. This guy is really tough. And, you know, even against him, sometimes even with both Lily May and Odie, it might not be enough. You might have to also bring Merrily, Rainier, like a full-out Dream Realm type team. But I'm hoping this will be good enough. And I don't know, do we want Tide Call? I feel like we might want Resonating, or we could even want Arcane, actually. Anyway, let's see what happens here. Yeah, he is really tanky, and he keeps, the main problem is he keeps knocking you up when he circles around the map. And that lowers your damage output. And I'm even fine to fully sack this team and like work down the boss, and then we can finish him off with our other heroes. But we need to be guaranteed that we get enough damage here that my next team will clear it up. But I think looking at this, we have the potential to clear it. So even if I don't kill it this time, I'm going to retry it because then all of your heroes are going to be alive, right? And that is going to be really important. But this is why you need to bring Odie, Lily May, or Merrily, some good boss killers. Otherwise, when you run into this guy, you will not be able to defeat him. Like, if I didn't have Odie and Lily May, I don't even think I would get through him, even with all the crazy upgrades we have. Oh no, we got more speedy recovery. We have 10. Our setup is insane. Now, the only thing that can stop us is if they have, like, immunity to crowd control. Which, there are heroes which have that, but I'm feeling really confident right now. I'm feeling really confident. For the first one, I'm going to be healing up my team. That's why I'm going to run Damien. But then after this, we'll run Tamesia for the full lockdown. Even with this, you're going to have crazy lockdown potential with the Iron immobilization and prolonging that with the Ulmus. Like, look at that. So this is really the team, in my opinion, that you should be running. Oh, the other thing about Lily May and Odie, they help you with the final boss. If you make it to floor 20, then it comes down to your score on that. What do I want to go for here? I think I'm going to refresh. Okay, great. Shield of Judgment. I like Reaping Magic. Yeah, because Shield of Judgment doesn't really synergize with our strategy. Right? Okay, we're going to go for Reaping Magic. Yeah, with the setup we have, I feel like we'll confidently clear floor 20. Thorn can be a problem because they're going to charge up their energy even if we fully lock them down right now. All they need is one cast of their ultimate and they can wipe out. Okay, no, we got it. We got it because of the shielding from the health shield, I guess. We were able to take that damage. And I'm not running Tamesia, so we don't have like the full lockdown potential team. Oh no, there we go. Iron went down. This is really going to be the issue. It's just the Iron which is the problem. Can we lock... If we could fully lock the Iron back, but we can't because our whole team walks up. But if we could fully lock him back, then he could just charge up his energy slowly in the back corner and not take any damage. Here, like, he has a full shield. He has to survive, right? Or maybe we need to do a manual casting, because I think you can do... Okay, we got it, we got it. There we go. The Coco shield is enough. Beautiful. Okay, so the Coco is actually the trick which is going to help us allow it to work. Okay, so we have 17 floor cleared. Now we're moving on to 18. Okay, we have... Sylvinas are not a threat, though, because the thing with Sylvina is we will immobilize them first with the Iron before they jump. So they're not even going to be able to get the jump off. Okay, I don't think Timisi is actually good here because the enemies are spread out, but so far it's working. And if it keeps... Okay, whoa. Yeah, Damien nuking from the back, that is another problem. Because Damien cannot be controlled, right? Like the spells that he casts. That is a problem. I'm worried about the Arden. We might have to sacrifice one hero in the back. Okay, we're gonna try this. Because... Or we just have to kill them really quickly. Okay, nice. We got a really good setup here. We need to kill them before the Damien is passing his plane. He casts his plane, but who did it hit? Okay, we got it. I think it hit maybe the Almas or something. But that was perfect. We got it. Okay, floor 18 has been cleared. Let's move on to floor 19. But basically, I always followed this team strategy. Even if we didn't get as good crests as we got this time, you still end up doing really well. Okay, yeah, we got this. This is easy. There's no one who is immune to crowd control. It's just permanent lockdown. If need be, we can run Tunisia. But yeah, like the thing is, you have the permanent lockdown. So there's nothing an enemy can do unless they have some way of being immune to crowd control, or they revive themselves and then they can cast like the Thorn, for example. But that is it. Okay, done. So we got up to the floor 20 clear. Now for floor 20, we're just going to want to bring out our highest damage team, which I guess is going to be the team we ran at floor 15 as well. Like, that is another thing. If you want to really max out your potential in the Labyrinth, I mean, attack speed by 100, it might be good for Odie, right? Odie and the Lime, I don't know. I'm just going to pick it. I don't know, because now we're going for the Labyrinth boss. I don't know what the optimal team is for the Labyrinth boss, depending on which boss you face. But I would imagine Thorn because of his debuff. I don't know if we want to do it for Tide Call spell. Go for Odie. And go for Smokey. And then I just guess Coco is the final. Completes the factional synergy. Do I want to go for Tide Call or Resonating? I'll go for Tide Call and see. Okay. So the ball... Oh, what? I have not... That is crazy. We're not even going to be able to survive. Yeah, I think the only way you get a good score against this guy, the guy on the cart, is you need the Verdict Shield strategy. Then you can get a good score even in this final fight. But here we're not going to be able to get him. Bursting him with something at the beginning, which I guess will be the arcane spell. Thorin, Smokey, and Coco. Okay, so whatever we get, we're going to leave it at this. Whatever score we manage to get here, which is not much. Yeah, even the Thorn damage effect didn't go off in time. But anyway, that is going to be it for the floor 20 clear of the Labyrinth. Obviously not a great score on him, but we did clear floor 20. And like, just clearing floor 20 is enough usually to guarantee yourself a top 20 position. Our points are bad, but a lot of people struggle with the points here. And the people at the top, they must have been using the Verdict Shield strategy, but honestly, it relies too much on picking up that crest, and if you don't get that crest, then you're in an awkward position. So I just like to go for the crowd control strategy. But anyway, guys, that is going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, you do not need to do the Labyrinth. It can help your team with guild supremacy, your guild, and it can earn a bit more guild chests for your guild if you want to. But really, you can stop at floor 15 as well. You're on the leaderboard. You do not need to go for like floor 20 clears. Even if you get a floor 15, floor 16 clear, you should be happy, and you can basically be done with it after that. But thanks for watching, guys. I'll hopefully see you in the next video, and until then, everyone, peace out for now.